Oh man, I like what I'm hearing.
Okay.
I like what I'm hearing. Like what I'm seeing.
It must be another episode. Must be that time.
Another one.
Another
what
one.
Biggie was saying.
Oh, baby. Baby. Been around the world and yeah. Why you play your hair?
Exactly. I think somebody said not baby, having my baby. Coming to you live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. Welcome to the Me and D
Pops and Son.
cast.
For that ass.
For that ass.
For that ass.
Pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. We got Biggie.
We got Biggie, but no Diddy.
No Diddy.
We got Biggie, but no Diddy.
All right, son.
All right.
Let's get right into it. We
Let's
had
do it.
preseason football.
Okay,
That
yeah.
took place last night.
Yeah.
August the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Texans taking on the Bears, and the Bears won.
Two Bears.
21-17 in a rain-shortened Hall of Fame game.
Mm-hmm.
This contest featured the new kickoff, which that's the only reason I tuned in. I really don't care about August football. I mean, you had second team players, third team
You ain't
players,
effing
folks
with it?
trying to not really effing. I've never been a big preseason
I feel
fan.
you.
I like it when it means something.
Well,
but
yeah, when we actually got the players. No
not
offense.
the players.
No offense.
Yeah, when you see all the stars on the
There
sideline,
you go, the
in
stars.
regular clothes, or they got all the bling bling on because they
Right.
can display
The
it. 'cause
Cuban link.
It's not gonna get yanked off the neck.
Cuban on Cuban.
But it was exciting enough to let
Yeah,
me know
bro.
that football is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the new kickoff format, which I guess resembles the UFL.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, UFL.
Yeah, like the XFL.
Yeah, they combined
XFL,
it. So it's
UFL.
the UFL. What it means is both teams are right together instead of your usual format.
What about 10 yards apart? Or,
yeah, they're about 10 yards apart.
There's a distance
and
apart.
Neither team can move until the receiver of the ball touches it. Pause. And that's when everything takes place.
That's when they can start. They can start moving.
They can start moving.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be the more everybody understands it, because this was the first time it's been done in a game setting. I guess they've practiced it. Each team has practiced. But I got a feeling that we're going to see some very exciting returns by the time this season is over. I can see some highlight film being made just because it's something new. It's something new,
something different.
I like the kickoff the way it was, but they say this is safer because you're not running full speed 30, 40, 50 yards.
Right.
And you drill the receiver or the carrier of the ball.
Yes.
Jacked up. Remember that segment?
You got jacked up. Yeah, because I didn't really mind it in the XFL, just the rules. They didn't have to change it, but I could see why they did. You can make a case of what's safer, because that does make sense, because being on that special teams, you do, when you're on the kicking team, you got that full speed of just someone who's literally standing still until the ball is received, and even the blockers in front of you. You could just really just run and just gun at them, because they're supposed to set up the defense. You eliminating a lot of those collisions, and you'll see more returns this way too as well, as far as the offensive side, and making it more exciting.
Now, the one thing that they've eliminated, well, not eliminated, it's still there, the onside kick, but you have to announce or let the other team know that's what you plan to do. Now, I think that's kind of stupid.
That takes a point of the surprise. The shock factor.
The element
you can't know
of surprise. Yeah,
man. Yeah, you take that card out of my hand.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna do an onside kick. I don't understand that. I think they'll take that. I think they'll eliminate that aspect of it once they review it next year, because the rules committee, they're always making tweaks to the game. I like the change in the kickoff, but I think that one was unnecessary.
Right.
Why do I need to announce?
Why do I need to let them know?
Yeah, why I gotta let the other team know? I wish they had done that back in that Super Bowl.
That's what I was saying. If Sean Payton told the Colts, "Hey, we finna do this,"
he would have been ready for that.
Man, we finna do this.
Jim Caldwell. Can't remember who the.
I think it was still Dungy. I think it was still Dungy.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was it was like 2010. It's
Yeah,
still early enough. Yeah, it was still that was because the Colts were rolling. The Colts was actually the favorite
they
in
were
that
gonna win
Super
that
Bowl.
game.
They were going to win that
Yeah,
game.
they were.
They literally turned the whole momentum of that game, and
Man, I was really hurt.
that did sting a little bit because we just had left Indy
Yeah, we were
residential
still
Colts fans.
we were still rocking with them.
Damn,
So I guess the move itself, are you effing with it? Because I am. I think it's good.
I ain't got
Like
no
I said,
problem
for
with
the
it.
safety of the game.
Right, I ain't got no problem with it.
I think, like I said, as it develops, probably week 13, 14 on up, we're gonna see some nice, exciting run
We'll see some
backs.
returns. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm
And
excited to see
especially
that.
too, and we haven't gotten into this because they haven't officially announced it, but at some point, the league is going to go to an 18 game season. They've already
They need
floated
that.
it out
They want
there.
that extra game.
They want that extra game. They'll take away one more preseason game. So I guess what you have, 2 preseason games, and then 2 or 18 regular,
Yeah,
total 20.
yeah. For like people who like who agree with you as far as I'm really not interested into August football. Just make it like instead of 4 preseason games, just do the 2 preseason games, and let's get right into the.
Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
Only thing I don't like about it is for that player who's on the fringe trying to make the team.
You ain't giving him enough time.
You're not giving me enough
Not
time
a
at
shot.
all. I can clown and perform against the number 2, 3 defense, but you put me up against another team's number 1 offense or defense, I may not shine as well. I may not be able. I just think it eliminates the opportunity
Yeah,
for
there you
more
go.
players to make a team. So,
So it's pros and
but
cons. Yeah,
pros and cons to it. I guess all that has to happen from what I
that's a good
read
point.
is that the players have to agree to what the compensation is going to be.
Yeah,
So yeah, we got one more game, which means
we need some more money.
More money.
Yeah, it comes down to.
Negotiate it right though. Make sure you
Mhm.
take care of yourselves. Don't worry about the owners. They're getting paid
They are.
regardless.
Yeah, they're getting paid.
They're getting paid.
Don't worry about
regardless.
them. They own you. They own it.
Literally.
Literally.
You are their entertainment.
Yep.
All right, son. Moving on. Who you got
Who you
Olympic
got?
style?
Who you got?
So this one might be
Okay.
one or the other or neither. Miss Simone Biles has won 6 gold medals, 2 so far in this 2024 Olympics. And swimmer Katie Ledecky, she's won a total of 8 gold medals. She's won 13 total. She's the most decorated female athlete Olympic-wise. And my question to you, they're both 27 years old. Do you see either one of them performing in the 2028 Olympics in LA 4 years from now? Or so one, the other, or neither?
How old? Let me see.
They're
Simone,
both 27.
They're both 27.
They'll be 31 4
They'll be
years from
31.
now. And it's in the United States, in LA. They're both still at the top of their game.
Yeah, I don't see why not. 31's not old. You definitely could still compete
For
at that.
gymnasts, though.
Yeah, I guess so for a
gymnast. I mean,
gymnast.
be running and
I guess
jumping
so.
and flipping.
I guess that for a gymnast, that is pretty old. If it's going to be, I think this would be the last one.
I can see Simone doing it.
I can see Simone doing it because technically, she did take some time off earlier.
Right, she didn't compete in the Tokyo.
Yeah, the Tokyo one due to mental health, and it depends on where the mentals is at. If she's mentally in that space that she's mentally strong, it seems for damn sure she's mentally
She brought it back.
checked in, and reminded us like, oh, this is.
Hey, when she put the little necklace on yesterday after
She
she
cold.
won the GOAT, she's the GOAT.
Bah, she's the GOAT for sure. But to answer, yeah, I can see definitely Simone.
See both of them. I can
see both of them. I don't see why. Honestly, because nowadays you're seeing athletes that can play a little bit longer. Just the sports nutrition, the training, the way they can recover a lot faster. These hyperbaric chambers, ice baths, shots, vitamins, different things that we don't have access to. Is just
tequila shots,
tequila shots, or whatever gets you through. You know what I'm saying? As far as recovery goes, and gets your mental right. So, I mean, I can see them both competing. I mean, it's right here in the United States. It's almost too enticing not to. You ain't got to travel far. You definitely can bring friends and family with you. And in LA,
And
you'll
just
have
the
all
fact
the
that it's back here in the
yeah,
States,
you have
that
all
right
the
there is the draw for me.
you got
So,
everything that you need for real, and you'll be
hmm
accustomed to everything, the food, everything. So I'm gonna say yeah. I would definitely say I'm gonna say both of them.
I can see both too. I really do. I think swimming would be less strenuous on the body because you can just compete more in the relays.
Right,
You don't have to do the individual. And I can say the same for Simone. Maybe she just competes in the all around.
right.
She
It's some
doesn't
type of
have to.
yeah. You
She
don't have to
doesn't have
do
to do
everything.
the individual where you're really taxing your body. But I'm with you on that, D. I can see both of them doing that. Still along the same topic of the Olympics. What's the most obscure event that you've heard about? For instance, I didn't know breakdancing existed. I don't even know how you train for that. Where you train for
And why are you training for that
why you training
breakdancing?
for that? I didn't know
Oh,
there was
hey,
3-on-3 basketball, to be honest with
oh
you.
yeah,
As
we was talking about today. I didn't know there's 3-on-3 basketball either. Dang, and the most obscure one,
breakdancing got me.
breakdancing for
I forgot
sure.
about badminton.
Yeah, Batman is crazy.
What's gonna be next? Pickleball's gonna be in the next one. It's gotta be.
Honestly, I
'Cause
thought pickleball was in it, but it was badminton. Also,
Mhm.
is it handball?
Yeah,
Handball's
handball's been around for a
handball's
while.
a little obsure for sure.
Yeah. The
I know that's
shooting one
been
too, just
yeah, just the
jump out the
shooting.
car and shoot a gun.
They should have had John Morant in that one representing America. But yeah, I would say, man, yeah, I would say, yeah, I'm gonna
I was
say
disappointed they had no
breakdance
baseball
is
this go
crazy.
around.
They
No
got battle
baseball
rapping.
because no,
That's kind of tight.
they got Kendrick against Drake, but they're
Oh,
both no. Yeah,
I mean,
United
if they can
States and
represent America,
Canada.
yeah,
Yeah, one United States,
yeah,
one.
we definitely would crush that battle
Mm,
rapping.
mm, mm, mm,
Hey,
mm, mm, mm,
they
mm.
not like us. Hey, for real, that could be the anthem.
That would be funny.
Mustard on the beat.
You got Snoop as he's the main
Yeah, you
judge.
see, Snoop
He's
was
over there
there,
starring, isn't he? He's having a
man,
good time.
bro. As far
They're
as
they're just embracing him.
I'm talking about rebranding, staying
Man,
relevant. Snoop Dogg,
I know we've talked about it before,
we
but
have,
he
but he
continues to
continues.
impress us with how he's branded himself.
How Snoop? Hey, how did Snoop Dogg take over the Olympics?
He's just everywhere. He's dancing.
How did
He's
he take
doing
over the
interviews.
Olympics?
How did he get invited in the
That is
first place?
crazy. Oh yeah, you want to do the open ceremony?
Okay, I can see L.A. He's from
Right.
there.
Oh,
Crenshaw and
they might have jumped the gun a little bit.
yeah, they might have.
Cause if they get him in L.A.,
He's got to be there.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
hosts.
he's gonna have to be a commentator for at least you can get him.
He's got to be the same as what he did this go round, and
Yep.
maybe this was an introduction
to see how it's gonna be,
see how it's gonna translate,
to get the
how
hype
people are gonna
and
feel about it.
about it now.
Everybody talking about it, and they love it.
Snoop. Oh yeah, cause he's so entertaining, bro. He's just
D-O-double-G.
who doesn't want to hang out with Snoop Dogg?
And just make sure you either wear a mask or you participate.
Hey, I'm
You're
participating.
gonna be high either
Right.
way it goes.
until
Just
I'm
off the clothes, the scent in his clothes. You will be high
until you're incapacitated. I'm
Man.
participating. Cause I can't hang with like that.
So I got one more, son. Did you think it was a big deal that Jason Tatum did not play against Sudan? He did not play. Coach's decision. Did log no minutes, but then he turned around and he played the next game. I didn't think it was that big of a deal because everybody can't play every game.
Right.
Every game is different. Every team is different. I think Steve Kerr did the right thing. JT seemed like he didn't take offense to it because at the end of the day, the main objective is to win a gold medal. And for me, if I were him, I wouldn't. The other reason I wouldn't be upset about it is I just logged a lot of minutes in the NBA Finals. This could be a short summer with the Olympics. Before you know it, October's going to be here, and the new season's going to be.
It's already August.
Right, it's already August. Hey, you saved my legs a little bit. Go ahead and start Egghead.
But no, I don't think it's a big deal. Like you just said, everyone can't play every game. And you got so many players, it really didn't matter. If JT ain't tripping, I don't know why anybody else would be tripping.
Exactly.
And like you said, also could just be matchups, how they match up differently with Sudan. He might have just won a different lineup, and you can get. And also, people watching footage, you don't show them all your cards. You don't show them all the packages. Pause. But I don't think it was that big of a deal.
I didn't either.
If you really notice, I'm sorry, there's so many stars on there. I know you will notice, like, a person of Jason Tatum's caliber, you notice he's not gonna play. But I mean, you got other stars that are shining. So as long as we keep winning, it's gonna overshadow any type of who's playing or who's not playing. The main thing is, did they get the W? So I don't think it's that big of a deal. And like you said, shoot, he might have not have minded too, because you said, man, I played 82 games plus all the playoffs. And now I'm playing here. Like, I hadn't even had time to really unwind and soak in the championship. And then next thing you know, shoot, it's already August. September finna be here, then it's October. So
it's October.
You got to go back in
Everybody's
September.
coming for our heads.
Yeah, and we're the hunted.
We are the hunted. So
yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. I think
a little bit of rest.
Right. No, yeah, it's probably rest, a little relaxation, rest and relaxation, a little R&R.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, son. I got a new segment for us, and it's called "Come On, St. Louis."
Come on, St. Louis.
And the essence behind it is something where, as a city, we can do better or we did better.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if you saw this one.
The potholes in the street.
Man, come on, St. Louis.
Yeah, come on, St. Louis. We need some better roads.
Man, we need some today in the work. I'm like, damn. I mean, deep potholes. Yeah, come on, St. Louis.
Right. It blow up your whole tire type, like, man, wheel alignment.
Tear your front end off the car. Come on,
St. Louis.
So, don't know if you saw this one, son, but their murder, and this is the name of it. They used to call it the Murder Shell. It is officially closed. And my question is, what took so long? So,
okay, I don't mean to laugh.
Located at 721 North Tucker Boulevard, right downtown, it was ordered to close no later than August 1st, 2024. And they did close officially this past Wednesday. They said from 1990 to 2021, St. Louis police reportedly received more than 6,300 calls to the location. In the past 4 years, there have been 21 shootings at the location. There was just one last weekend, and yeah, it's got to go.
Yeah, it's got to get out of here.
What's going to happen is they're going to knock it down. It's probably going to be, they say, a Starbucks or something else, but as it currently exists, it's no longer. Now, the owner will still have, he still owns that.
Yeah,
so
the property.
He still owns the property, and he can still be held liable by the city if something pops off, literally pops off. But
man, pops off.
It's got to go. There's just been too many incidents.
Damn, the murder shell?
Yeah.
Damn.
And that was the nickname.
Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about, too.
Right there on Tucker. If you're going,
I think I know it.
Coming back our way, you'd go past it and jump on the highway, but it sits off there. There's what channel station is that? There's a TV station. There's a McDonald's right there on the other side of it. But yeah, Murder Shell has to go. And like I said, what took so long? Come on, St. Louis.
Come on, St. Louis.
We definitely got to do better than that.
Damn. You pull up, get some gas, and then get a shot in your ass.
I pulled in for some gas, got buckshots in my ass.
I got a knife. I got a bullet wound. Damn. Yeah, that's all bad.
That's all bad.
So that's all bad. St. Louis. Yeah, come on, St. Louis.
And fix these potholes.
Oh, please,
anybody
these roads.
Listening to us, because we still got that $790 million from the Rams, that settlement, or from the NFL.
Yeah. What y'all doing with that?
Where is that money? Come on now, fix these potholes.
That's in old girl pocket. What's her name?
Tashara Jones.
Who's the?
You probably talking about Corey Bush.
Yeah, Corey Bush.
Yeah, unfortunately, fortunately, no, she won't see any of that money.
No, it's just like
what money?
What money?
MLB trade deadline came and went on August 30th, and Several teams made moves. Your Braves, D, they brought back Jorge Soler and Luke
Okay.
Jackson. They were
Okay.
key players from 2021.
Yep.
The Cardinals brought back Tommy Pham. He went 4 for
Oh,
5 in his
yeah.
first
I
two
heard he did
games,
good. Yep.
including a grand slam in his first at bat, pinch
Damn.
hitting. They also acquired Eric Fetty, who struggled today in his first Redbird debut, but he was highly sought after around the league. And they also traded for reliever Sean Armstrong. And as we go into tonight's play, they just won.
Who did?
Braves just won 5-3.
Okay.
Cardinals lost today 6-3. But right now in the National League, the Braves hold the top wild card spot. And it looks like they're starting to get things together. I think I read a stat that they've homered in the last 5-6 games in a row. So they're starting to heat up the boxing. For the Cardinals, they're like 1, 2, 3. They're about 4 slots back off the wild card, 2.5 games out. So they got some work to do. They're still gunning for the Brewers, who are leading the NL Central.
Okay.
And just to go through the real quick, in the American League, you got the Guardians leading the Central. You got Baltimore and the Yankees tied in the East. And then the Houston Astros are leading in the West. National League, you got the Phillies in the East, Dodgers in the West. And like I said before, Brewers in the Central. And you got the Braves right there. They got that first wild card slot. Padres got the second, and the Diamondbacks got the third. Right now, Cardinals are on the outside looking in, but your Braves are right there.
Let's go, Braves.
Getting ready.
Let's get some, man.
We
need some momentum.
Keep that momentum going.
We need some momentum going in.
So that's our look at the MLB. Moving on to boxing and UFC.
Oh, okay. We got some
August
combat
the
fights.
3rd. Yeah, buddy. We got Terrence Bud Crawford taking on Israel Madrimov, who's 10-0-1. I didn't understand this fight because it's not the one that we really expected to see, but I'm just happy that Bud's going to be back in the ring because he's got to stay sharp. I know the fight that he really wants
and relevant
is Canelo, and I think at some point that fight will take place. I don't.
You got to get the money right in the
got to get
agreement.
the money right. I don't think this is going to be much of a fight. Like I said, old boy's only got 11 fights under his belt. He is the WBA champion, but yeah, I'm not.
He's going against
this one to last too long.
Bud Crawford,
who's at the top of his game right now.
And then, like you said, I think it's good to see that he is fighting. It's not the fight we want to see, but regardless, we get to see some boxing. We get to see one of the top performers box, and just keep momentum going, staying sharp. You see, he's staying in shape, staying ready. Of course, the fight we want to see is Canelo, and that's gonna be tough. That's a tough fight, man.
That could be a trilogy. I'm telling you,
that could for sure be a trilogy because I can see that going either way. All 3 matchups. If they decided to do that, man, just why not every year?
Or you could do 2 in 1 year, and
2 in 1 year, and then
wrap it up. Yeah, in 2026.
Just give us the trilogy. Yeah, give us the trilogy, but something to. Okay, in boxing, we're
hanging on.
Yeah, we're hanging on. Yeah, we're still
right now. There's not much to.
There's no spark about it.
When I'm excited about Clarissa Shields boxing and knocking old girl out.
Dang.
That tells you the state of boxing because on the men's side, we just don't have a whole lot to be excited about.
And not to say too much, when she showed up in the eye-to-eye face-off, she was turning heads and doing that too. You see her in the face-off? She is?
With old girl that she just fought?
With old girl she just fought? She had like the Mary J. Blige on wig, but then she just had almost like some lingerie.
I guess I'll have to Google that.
It was lingerie. She was there dressed to impress. There, huh? Yeah, she was out there, so she wouldn't.
Okay.
So go ahead, Clarissa. Do your thing,
Clarissa.
Shout out.
Do your thing. And then UFC. We had Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. That was UFC 304. And then Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades.
The
co-main event, Aspinall whooped that asp.
And all.
In the first round.
Aspinall then whipped that ass and all.
He whipped that ass. Curtis Blades literally didn't know what hit him.
He was watching the movie Blade.
I was so disappointed in
Yo,
that match.
yo.
I'm like, why'd you even show up?
Bruh, did you even know you was fighting?
And
Oh,
Aspinall made a case for, like we've been saying,
you
it
gotta show
shouldn't be
he's a legit
Stipe.
case. Yeah,
It needs to be John Jones against
Aspinall
Aspinall, or Aspinall versus
versus
Miocic.
Miocic, and
The
that
winner
winner.
takes on John
I think they
Jones.
should do it that way. I said him,
I agree with you.
Miocic, and then because it's okay, that's like a little
Because what has Miocic done to deserve the title
the
shot?
title, yeah. So let him beat contender, the
Because
interim,
Aspinall is for real.
and young, hungry, and he actually wants to be the
Young
champion.
and hungry. He does.
He
And
wants to be the
He
champion.
called out John Jones.
Yeah,
He thinks he's mentally ready for that fight. And I didn't see anything to convince me that he wasn't. And then in the main event, Bilal Muhammad dominated Leon Edwards.
I told you.
He took his title D by majority decision. The fight was never, the only thing that was close, Leon finally fought in the last round. He might have gotten that round just because he started battering.
Because he knew he was about to lose his belt.
Right. I've never been really impressed with him anyway.
I haven't. It was just that one little headshot to, it's just matchups. He was the Antonio Tarver to Roy Jones. He is the
that's a perfect analogy.
He
perfect
was
comparison.
Kamaru Usman was at the top of his game, like Roy Jones, and then just the matchup just matched up well against him.
He had won the fight for what, 4 minutes and
oh my God, Kamaru was killing, bro.
30 seconds.
It was literally that last round, just that headshot. If that headshot didn't happen, Kamaru Usman's still champion. But we talked about it last week a little bit. I just remember saying this is a good fight to see if Leon Edwards is really about that, and because it was just. I just didn't see it because even with the Kobe Covington fight, he really didn't he won the fight, but he didn't really
He didn't dominate.
He didn't win the fight.
Bilal dominated him.
Bilal
got it. Yeah.
Bilal. Yeah, and that ass and all.
But yeah, UFC 304.
It was a decent card. It was a decent card.
A decent card, but a little bit
not lackluster, but
unfulfilling. Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
It just wasn't what I expected.
It didn't hit the spot.
Fights. Yeah,
it fills you up. It just didn't hit the spot.
Right. There you go. Yeah, perfect way of describing it.
Yeah. It's not really what I wanted to. It's not really what I wanted.
It was there.
I was hungry, so I ate. But it was just it wasn't hitting.
Yeah, it wasn't hitting. It just just I had to have a meal.
Right. I just wanted the meal. Yeah.
All right. So I know you didn't say that.
Man, I hope you didn't say that.
You shouldn't have said that. But you said what? And we talked about this one. So here's the quote. Today was my last show on Undisputed. I'm leaving FS1. I've been planning to pursue other opportunities for several months. I had a great 8-year run with a lot of great people at Fox, but now I'm excited for what's coming up. Okay. Stay tuned. That was from none other than Skip Bayless. We said it'd be at the end of the summer. Yeah. But he didn't wait till the end of the summer. He tapped out now, and I got a feeling he's going to go the way of Dan Patrick, a Dan Labatard, Colin Cowherd, Bill Simmons. Establish your own, kind of like Pat McAfee.
Yeah, do your own show,
your own thing, produce
you got
your
free
own
range.
thing. Yep, and I think that's what it is. Like I said before, when we first talked about this a couple of weeks ago, when it was a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
That once him and Stephen A split up, he just hasn't really been the same. He tried to reinvent himself. Him and Shannon tried to catch lightning in a bottle. They finally got it together. and then next thing you know, Shannon wanted to leave him.
Yeah, he said, I got to get out of here.
Now him and Stephen A are making magic at ESPN, but it's still not. It's still not that. And maybe it's the genre itself. There's so many shows like that.
Yeah, like it's so many shows. Yeah. I'm saying we got a show,
but we're not trying to.
We're not a debate show.
We're not a debate show.
Yeah,
we're not trying to be controversial.
Pick points. Yeah, we're not trying to have a topic and then argue.
You debate one side, and I debate the other.
This is more
it's just healthy conversation.
You're right. Good conversation. Come and chat. Good conversation. But yeah, our show doesn't have that same dynamic. But because sometimes it can almost be I mean, not fake, but stretched. Like they're
Mhm.
reaching a little bit. Like sometimes when they're
You trying
arguing,
too hard to make
yeah,
that point.
to make that point, it's not that serious, bro.
At the end of the
Like
day, it's all just sports.
exactly. Like, what are you really getting worked up about, dog?
It's not life or death.
We get worked up, and this be like, and that's what I was just like, okay, it's
Like they would sometimes like they want to come to blows.
yeah. You've seen it a couple times, and it'd be like some awkward moments, like they ain't really got.
You done pushed the button.
Oh me.
I know Stephen A. and what's his name had a couple moments. JJ Redick had a couple moments.
Yeah, JJ Redick and Jay Williams.
Yeah.
Remember? And it was real awkward when him and Jay got into it.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, well, I know you have to outside of this. Okay, damn,
So
it's getting personal.
Put my personal business out
there.
We grew up together, Auntie Maine.
Auntie Maine. But yeah, for Skip.
He's got more money though, D, than he knows what to do with.
Right.
I can see him doing a podcast. And
again, he's set.
And he may just develop his own shows. I can see him putting something that like
we need to holler at him, Skip.
We do.
Fun does.
We do. Still.
Him, we do got to reach out to a couple people. Cameron and Mason. Cam. The numbers. Cam. The numbers.
Hey, somebody with some deep pockets need
right.
To
hey, that's what I'm saying.
Nice studio and bring some folks in and
on me.
Hello, beautiful people. It's your boy Pat McAfee cracks me up. He's funny. All right, son. I almost jumped ahead. Let's get that glass out. Get that water. Pour that juice. Man, these pours here lately been nice.
No, that was a good pour. That was a real one. Yeah, that was a solid one.
More juice. Let's get a little more juice in the cup. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 cups.
Yeah, man, that one right there was just thorough. Because it's time for that juicy news. Because if you don't know,
now you know.
Young brother. Young sister. Young player. Dwight Howard. P. Diddy. Porter. Family. Cheetah. Cheetah the cheetah.
Cheetah the cheetah.
Cheetah the cheetah. What's that juicy news tonight, son?
Okay, so that juicy news, because if you don't know, Night, we've seen this going around, especially watching the Olympics. Big conversation of the women's boxing side. A boxer, Iman Khalif, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, out of, I think, Serbia. Hold on, it makes you fact check that.
Who's the Algerian boxer? One was from Algeria.
Oh no, she's Algeria. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, she's Algerian. She's the Algerian boxer.
Italian, right?
Yeah, she's the Algerian boxer. But the big conversation is because she was naturally born a woman, but she also has both X and Y chromosomes, so she also has genes of a man too as well. So people were calling her transgender. She's not a transgender because she was actually naturally born a woman, but she does have men chromosomes. So she, like the puberty aspect of it, she's actually can test a little bit. She tests as a man too, but also as a woman.
She's got a little more testosterone.
A little bit more testosterone. So she was actually disqualified from the previous Olympics, I think. She wasn't allowed to compete because of this similar issue. I think now, because of the era we're in and we're a little bit more socially just and understanding for all fashions of people, so they allowed her to compete
as a woman.
Compete as a woman. Because in my point, you can't put her in there with the men.
Right.
I don't. You can't put it because because she
doesn't have enough of the testosterone.
She doesn't have enough of the man qualities to compete with the man, but just enough,
right?
to where
the F
to where she fought Italian boxer Angela Carr, and she quit after 45 seconds because she said she hit like a man.
I did
She
read the
said,
quotes, and she had never been hit that hard.
right? She did. No, I'm just
Pause.
all jokes aside. She said that she's never been hit that hard. So, after 45 seconds, but the big so there's multiple sides of this. There's not a lot of people taking this small snippet, and the internet, and are just running with it.
Going nuts.
And it, bro. No, did he? No, did he? But the big controversy is, I mean, do you think she's allowed to compete? I mean, it's not fair either way. You can't put her in the division with the men because she definitely would not win. I'm telling you right now.
She's not that good.
People are making this big deal about it, which, I mean, you can have your opinion. You're entitled to that. But she wasn't that. When she hit a girl, it wasn't like she knocked her. Like, it was Mike Tyson in there. Right. Or like some type of, you can really tell that Clarissa Shields will probably whoop this girl's.
Probably.
No, sorry. Clarissa Shields will whoop this girl's ass. And that's a woman. Like I said before, if you go back to the press conference, that's a woman. But where should she compete? She can't compete. Do you let her compete at all?
No.
You don't let her compete at all?
At the local gym. You really can't.
How about you almost have, I mean, I don't know how this is going to sound. We might have to edit this out later, but maybe just their own division of people who have transgender or who
from
associate.
What they say, it's pretty rare though.
Yeah, it's a very rare condition because she was born with female parts.
So she might not be. It might be her and one other lady.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And they just fight every time. They're on every card.
So it's a big controversy because that's why it made the juicy news, because it's almost like, what are we doing here? We want to make sure everyone is welcome. We want to make sure everyone's accounted for. But this is literally, I can see both sides.
You bent over backwards, pause, to make this happen.
And it's backfiring a little bit.
I guess you got to allow her to fight. I know that. What's her name? Is it Karina or is it Karine? What's Angela? The young lady that stopped because
Angela Karina Carini.
Yes, Karina, right?
Karina, yeah. And she was disappointed too. I'm sorry.
She stopped fighting, right?
She stopped fighting.
She stopped fighting because she had been hit so hard, but then she started crying because she said she felt sorry for Iman.
Yeah.
And looking back on it, she probably shouldn't have stopped fighting.
Man, she could have lasted at least a full round.
But was she winning? It didn't look like she really got hit with much.
She didn't really. Know. The fight it was like 45 seconds into the fight.
She just stopped, right?
And she just stopped. She just stopped. And I think, and also I think Angela, I think she gave up. I'm sorry. Like, you expected a fight. Now, granted, you might got hit hard, but it's boxing.
She got bricks in her glove.
Right, dodge, move, stick and move.
Right, exactly. Right.
You gonna
put your hands up, block.
Put your hands up, block,
and then hit her.
It's a fight. I get there is an added advantage, yes, but you're still fight. It's not like she has some brass knuckles. You made it seem like this girl didn't hit you so hard that so she'll be illegal. We were over here questioning if she should play, but her actual record as a boxer is 9 wins, 5 losses. So there's 5 women
not that good,
right? There's 5 women who beat her up like they were a man. There's 5 women out there that says, "You talking about Iman? What?
Man,
I wipe the floor with him. You talking about Iman? I whipped her ass. You talking about throwing her out? You need to throw me out."
Damn.
Yeah, but that's the juicy news because
that's some good juicy.
It's bloody.
It's controversial.
It's very controversial. It's like
almost confusing.
Yeah, it's almost
you don't really know how to feel about.
How do you play it?
But if
technically she's a woman,
Olympic Federation said she was eligible.
She's eligible.
Then she's eligible. And Angela, you knew that's who you were fighting. You knew what she was.
It's just a little different because people were saying she was transgender. She's not transgender. She wasn't born a man and decided to
over, right?
And started to become a woman.
Change.
She was naturally born a woman with natural women body parts, but she does have male chromosomes too as well.
And it's been like that for men that are born more of a female, even though they have male body parts.
Right.
they didn't have a change. They just So it's very rare.
It's a rarity. So it's almost like you don't know how to approach it because it's something like this is a taboo.
I guess she can't be banned because that wouldn't be fair. That'd be
Right.
discriminating.
She didn't. Yeah, it's almost discrimination.
Not her fault. Yeah, it's not her fault.
It's something she couldn't control.
She can't control that or couldn't control it. All right, good juicy news, son. Moving on to a little something on the side. I don't know if you saw this, but Angel Reese, and man, these women are taking over, D. Angel Reese has joined Unrivaled, which is a 3x3 league started by Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe, of all people. Their main sport is soccer. But they've started this basketball, 3-on-3 basketball league that will tip off in January. January 2025 in Miami. Others already announced to the league are Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, Chelsea Gray, Erica Agumbawale, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Ryan Howard, Kalia Copper, Jackie Young, and the most recent, other than Angel Reese, UConn's Paige Beckers has signed an NIL deal with the league.
Damn.
She signed an NIL deal with the league, and she'll be part of it once she finishes her collegiate career and turns pro. And you know it was going to be only a matter of time before Caitlin Clark,
man,
Aaliyah Boston.
They got some hitters in that. So it's almost like mimicking the Big Three.
The Big Three. What's his
name?
Shout
out to Ice Cube, man. Shout out to Ice Cube. He took something. He started something, and where it's at now, he didn't start it. He took it to another level.
Yeah,
because I think he wanted to. I think he wanted to merge with the NBA or something like that, but then they not shut it. Like they almost like
he wanted to be sponsored by the NBA, kind of like the WNBA.
Yeah, but
he's making out more now.
I'm glad he's
solo because he's been selling teams. Yeah, and he just picked up a couple more cities.
Man, so shout out to Ice Cube, but that's
Ice Cube.
But go back to the fact, man, that's phenomenal for women's basketball too as well. It gives them a more opportunity to make some more money, which they
don't have to go overseas and play.
They're right here, and man, it's hot right now. The women's basketball is hot right now, man.
It's about to take over, D. It
just be really at least
ready to take over. Yeah, it's starting to rival the NBA. There's more interest. I can truly say we don't get interested into the NBA season really till we get to April and the playoffs start. There's games that we watch.
We watch them
and we support our teams.
But buying in, like locking into it, like
just watching.
I gotta watch this game.
Team, you don't really have any. You don't have a dog in the fight,
right? I'm not,
and we're still watching. That's something to be said for the WNBA,
right? Because there's a lot of games, man. It's a lot of games.
Like 82 games is a lot.
It's a lot of games. I'm not catching every single one.
Every single game. Plus, we talked about this before. For your entertainment value, sometimes you want to watch a show. Sometimes you want to watch you got to get away from sports,
right? Or I might just want to read a book or
House of Dragons.
I'm trying to catch a Fantasy
Game
Island, Love Island. I was trying to catch something else, but
2.5 Men,
man,
reruns.
That's
still a funny show.
The reruns, the OG is
with Charlie. That's a classic. All right, so moving on to those pops, flops, and props.
Pops, flops, and props.
Oh, those pops, flops, and props. So you popping tonight?
Man, pops is going to be football is back. I know it is preseason, but officially.
I know what you mean.
Football is back. Like we're about to have football every weekend until next February. We are back. No, but I'm excited. Even watching that Hall of Fame game, which just gave me that nostalgia. Just okay, now we hitting pads, baby. Football is something different. I love basketball, but football just hit different and just around this time. But my pops is football's back.
All right, my pops is going to go to all the Olympic winners, especially those from the USA. And it's just been not a track and field has started today.
Ooh,
it's really
that's when it
nice
and
spicy.
They be flying.
They be flying. Congratulations to all the Olympic winners. Who you flopping tonight?
Man, did you see the U.S. men's soccer team got knocked out in the quarterfinals?
I saw that. Yeah.
I saw that, man. That was my flop. Yeah, they tried to make an effort, but I think I was trying to look at the score. Was it 1-4 or is it 0-4? I forgot they lost, but they lost pretty handily. So, man, that was a flop for the U.S. men's team. Get knocked out in the quarterfinals for the Olympics, man.
All right. My flop is going to go to Leon Edwards and Curtis
Yep.
Blades for not living up to the moment that was expected of them, and just really carrying and making that card more than what we thought it was going to be. Like I said, that was a major flop in my opinion. Who you propping? Who you propping tonight?
Props is going to go to Simone Biles. She's the greatest gymnast of all time. In my opinion, she's the GOAT. Even taking that time, that mental break off, she's even more powerful and inspiring and influential because of that, because she really shows you mental health is important. The spotlight is on you, and you got to make sure that your mental is right. But she's locked in. She looks phenomenal. She looks free. She looks like she's in a good space, physically and mentally. So props to Simone Biles for making history. Yeah, she's making more history for not only for just women, African Americans, and just doing her thing. Big props.
All right, my prop is gonna go to St. Louis Cardinals. Tommy Pham, he returns to St. Louis, pinch hits a grand slam, and to boxing champion Claressa Shields for making it an all Detroit night, from the people honored to the pre-fight singers. She was clearly repping the 313 on her way to winning the WBO heavyweight title. Claressa won, and it was all Detroit. Everything she was doing was all Detroit, and it was a packed house.
Man,
she did well. So
put on for the city.
She put on for her city. All right, son. Now it's time for us to tell someone to sit
your
ass
down.
And sit your ass down.
Please.
And
thank you.
Who you telling, son? Who you telling tonight?
I'm telling the CEO, Andrew Reese, CEO of Crocs, Andrew Reese, to sit his ass down, because there's footage surfacing of him using the N-word.
Footage.
The footage. Oh, my bad. What'd I say?
No, it's Crocs, and it's the shoe, right?
The footage. Footage.
Footage.
Yeah, it's footage of him using the N-word at the airport.
The airport?
Yeah, it said he's using the hard ER at the Los Angeles International Airport. Video surface. Apparently, let's see. I'm trying to see where it stemmed off of, but he was caught at the airport. Let's see. Using the N-word. I guess a fan caught it on their camera. Let me see. But I'm trying to see the background of what was he just rapping, or
what's he look like? Like a fat old man? Oh, okay.
CEO of Crocs, but ain't nobody wearing Crocs anyway. Nobody want to wear no Crocs no more. It's all about these Nike slides. Oh, here we go. Oh, so apparently he got in an altercation with somebody in the airport, a black individual, and then I guess words were exchanged, and he used the N-word.
He resorted to the N-word, man.
And, bro, sit your ass down. Come on now.
I don't like Crocs anyway.
Anybody wearing Crocs, no way. I'm telling you, it's all about them Nike slides, or them Adidas slides or something like that. But
Puma slides for me.
Yeah, Andrew Reese, Puma slides. Or get our own slides. Me and D Public Son podcast slides.
You know, we're ready. Yeah,
you already know.
That's got to happen.
Me and D Public Son podcast slides.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but Andrew Reese, sit your ass down. Sit your racist ass down.
Damn, it's a lot of black people that wear Crocs too.
I know. We're gonna have to give it up. Boycott.
All right, son. My sit your ass down is gonna go to the dumbass DJ, and it's not us who are DJs, who got fired for not playing the music that was on the playlist for the 360 rooftop bar at Westport Plaza. You've been playing the playlist all along since you've been DJing there. They have a set playlist. It normally consists of what they call lounge music, top 40. So they have Kendrick Lamar, Drake, SZA, Beyonce, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa. So top 40 music.
Yeah.
Well, he decides to just stray off, and he played his own playlist. He played nothing from what they
was
told
it popping?
Him. Huh?
Was people vibing?
I guess not, because he got fired. The people at Westport Plaza told him to sit his ass down. And the quote was on Facebook, "Our goal is to create a welcoming and enjoyable atmosphere for all of our guests, and we carefully curate our music selection to match the overall vibe of the spaces." So something didn't go like
Right. I wonder what he played.
Whatever he was
Then
playing,
then
they weren't effing with it.
they wasn't effing with it.
And they hadn't said his name, but I'm saying whoever that DJ is, man, sit your ass down. You just lost a good job just because you wanted to be a rebel for one night. You know,
He said they ain't gonna notice.
Your little cousin's mixtape, you wanted to play it and put him on.
Pookie
Sit
and them.
your ass down. Pookie and them. Ray and Pookie and what it was Scott?
Ray and Pookie and them. Ray. Yeah. Ray and Pookie and them.
Ray and Pookie and them.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down. Whoever you are. You went rogue and got fired.
Yeah, went rogue and got fired. He said, "Hey, yeah, I'm just play my own."
That's an easy job, D.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy.
You just play the music. And they say what of the music on the playlist, you can mash it up how you want. So you can mix it up.
You can. We give you the songs, but you can just.
But he wanted to
blend
play
them how you want to
for one night and got fired. Sit your ass down.
I wonder what he's playing.
I don't know, D. It was.
Was it worth it?
Obviously
not.
Because you're looking for a job tonight.
Man.
Somewhere in the Lou. Come on, St. Louis. All right, son.
I like that. Come on, St. Louis. That's a nice little. That's a good little segment.
That's gonna be
that.
Our new little segment.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, son. It was another great episode.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good one.
It was a good one. We talked about the Olympics, everything going on.
Everything that's popping right now.
As you said, football is back in the mix. It's coming into focus. Anything happening with your Falcons you want to talk about real quick before we get off? Everything good? I know they said Michael Penix was going to be starting whatever preseason game.
Yeah, so far so good. Haven't really heard too much of any negative, no controversy. Just hoping everyone just stays healthy, fully healthy for the season, man. I'm just excited that we got football back and we have a chance to do something special. Especially it's not hard in our division to win the NFC South. Winning 9 games can really win you the division, especially if you beat your division rivals. So I'm just excited, man. I just don't want another year of disappointment. I just want to win a season, man. It's really let's start there and then we'll go playoffs after that. But just a winning season, let's win the division. I'm calling.
They say the Niners are close to signing Brandon Ayuk to that extension.
Ayuk.
Trent Williams is holding out. That worries me because he's a beast on that offensive line. Oh my God,
he's like a offensive lineman.
They just had the NFL's top 100 on the NFL Network. It was McCaffrey 3. It was McCaffrey, Trent Williams, and I forgot who the other person was. Anyway, but that just shows you
the type of talent they got on that
type of
team.
Talent he is, especially Trent Williams as an offensive lineman being named in the top 10. But
damn,
got to get him signed. I don't know why he wants an extension all of a sudden, but hey, if the money's out there, get your money, man.
Probably just sees all that money.
Like we talked about the agents, somebody whispered in his ear, man, you need to sit down till you get that extra cheese. But anyway, we thank you so much for listening to the Me and D
Pops and Son
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass. No Diddy. D, man, send us home.
But until next time, I'm going to holler.
And don't forget that MGD apparel.
Hey, yeah, MGD apparel.
Facebook
page, man. Hit us up.
Great job with that. Keep it
up.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, we're going to keep it rolling. Look at that Biggie shirt, man. Come on now.
Look at
Stop
that.
playing, baby.
Baby.
Anybody. Who's your favorite? Who you like listening to?
We
should ask the DJ
there already.
Who got fired, who he wants to listen to, and we can make him a shirt.
He's gonna get our first You're a Jackass shirt.
You're a Jackass shirt.
That's the next one coming. Jenkins
gonna come to life, baby.
Man.
Get your Jenkins pajamas.
Get your Jenkins.
Ooh. Jenkins.
You're a jackass. Get your Jenkins, slides. Get your
slides.
Whatever.
You're a jackass.
Hey, we make your design dreams come true. MGD apparel. All right, son. We're out.